Hold on.
The coffee shop across the road from the pub.
Yeah.
You know what this is called? Sat in there now, the coffee. Busy like, there's a few people in there, all women jangling and all that. In my head, I thought they were talking about me. You know when I'm sitting there?
Yeah.
I thought they were all talking about me in the coffee.
Hold on, let me turn this mic
I got my
audio
tablets.
off. It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Before you left for Scotland. Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry
You
knew
might
about
correct
his
her.
activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the
Took me a
last thing
second
she
to get
sent
my
me,
mic back on because
Eleazar.
the cat's in the way.
It came to me via her owl,
Yeah.
but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
I suppose you
It
want to
looks
give me a
like
favour,
goblin metal.
well,
That
some
symbol.
bread
What's that
and
glow?
change. No.
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
You have to go yourself, man. You have to start going out, lad. Just walk the shop, it's only round the corner. Walk the shop, it'll be good. Come on, lad.
Merlin's
Put your
beard.
ideas up.
How did you...
Wait,
Be happy.
we
Yeah. How you doing, Mike? Anyway, alright. that better?
The key! Give me your hand!
How's that any better? My gains all the way up.
Are you alright? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a portkey.
Portkey.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific
Just give me
place.
1 minute. I've got to feed me cat.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close.
Come on.
We've no idea who created this portkey. Or why.
Is that any better? It's the music, isn't it? Music volume. Damn it. How you doing anyway? You alright?
How far did that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path,
Right, what's been
however
happening?
faded it may be.
Don't you want to send me a message in Discord to tell me?
Mind your step.
Ricky. Okay, there we are. Okay.
Where do you suppose your wife got
Okay.
the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years
I
searching for
like
evidence of a
smashing,
long-forgotten
I
form
like
of ancient
breaking
magic.
things. There we are. Did it?
ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
Roll down.
Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Okay.
Excellent!
You're gonna hear about a lot from me.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Ah, up there.
And then breaking things. And like smashing and like breaking things. Oh, chest. How did I not notice that the first time round? Because I didn't go down there that time.
We're close now. It's just ahead.
Reparo.
Steady yourself. Reparo! Almost there.
Almost.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Excuse me.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Okay.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
Come on, old timer. Run.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Gringotts. Wait.
Hello?
Wait.
It can't be.
It is.
Just a moment. Ooh. Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely. The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then. Stay close. After you. Keep your hands inside the cars if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Grumpy.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker.
Clara,
I saw
is
that same glow
Is
on
my
the
mic
dragon's
a bit
collar.
louder
Yeah,
now?
what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
I'll check after.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Is that a bit better? Got my mic gain all the way up as well.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and
And
then
close
close
the
the
door.
door.
Wait,
Nice.
Professor?
that
Oh, I
was
can't
certainly
sleep. It's
unexpected.
too early in the morning.
Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm.
Hi.
Like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Inquisitor Bacon. How's it going?
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
I'm all good. I had some teething issues yesterday with this game because it was on my hard disk drive and not internal. And that hard disk drive is slow.
This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Yeah, I'm a Hogwarts student, but starting in year 5. I've only just started story mode.
I see
But I'm a
something up ahead. What
Slytherin,
is
so
That glow again.
it's the only house
But
I'll
on the
go
floor.
into. For now, at least. Experience the rest after.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue?
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Ravenclaw House looks alright.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
I've always been a Slytherin though.
Protego!
Accio! Defendo! Levioso! Deposo! Expulso! Levioso!
Hey Family Guy lover. How you doing, buddy?
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Lumos. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
Evil house.
That's where they're leading me. That glow again.
Just getting home.
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Seems I have no... I need to
That's great.
statue.
Sorry about that.
Protego!
I don't know where I've put my phone. 1 second. Good enough to attack one at a time, I know. Oh, my phone's right in front of me. Of course it is.
Lumos.
That always confuses me, that part.
Revelio. Lumos.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the ritual wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge. And the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Find your way out.
It is pretty decent, that.
Are you all right?
Do you know what, Inquisitor
Fighter.
Bacon? I'm gonna do
I've
something now.
never
1
seen so
second.
powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems
Now
those
type
who
another
set up
message and
defenses,
see what happens.
Lockett and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Bacon. Type another message. See what happens. I made you a managing
We
moderator.
haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but
I would have thought the symbol would have been
seems more
different though, but
appropriate.
apparently not.
Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all
Clara,
that's
if
happened
you're
this
still
evening
in there, you're the
between you
moderator now
and
as
me.
well.
Of course, sir.
Also,
Ready for the sorting ceremony?
if anyone's on Twitch, there's a link to my Twitch channel.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black.
Yeah, you're a
Prepare
moderator
yourself to
now,
meet
Clara.
the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's
He-Man,
over.
There were
I have the
complications.
power.
Complications?
It seems the
I
Goblin
remember
King
the
has...
cartoon years
I've
ago,
no time
Wee
for
Man and the
rumors, Fig,
Masters
and
of
I'd
the
rather be losing whatever
Looniverse.
patience I had left.
You had a bog
If
roll
you're
symbol
lucky,
on his
we might still be able to
chest.
get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Yay! Here comes the house sorting. Slithering all the way.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm into that shit. Joke's on you. I'm into that shit. Why has my controller gone off?
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. Interesting.
Oh, hey Esther.
I've recently learned
How
that
you
you possess a
doing?
rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
Yes, I do belong in Slytherin.
You belong in Slytherin!
Esther with an H.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Phineas Black. Hey, dapper old chap, what?
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin Common Room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
Well
Very
done.
cool.
Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Hey, Tusk, how you doing?
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Shivers. Oh well. Could have sworn there was a chest in here for me to open. Weird. Never mind. Thanks, Family Guy Lover. Appreciate the lurk, mate. Stealth Orcs being confirmed. According to the Orc game, an all of purple does in fact equal stealth. I haven't even played that, you know. Ooh, let's munch some fruit. Yumbles. Exploring. There's chests in some of these rooms, I know there is. Barry Pothead. That's what I call him. What's this? More fruit? Yum. Did I go in this one? Damn it. Got a chest? No. Had enough fruit. Weird. There was more rooms than that last time, I'm sure there was. Weird. Sorry. I'll find it later.
I suppose some introductions are in order. Well, I suppose... No. Can I help you?
Looks amazing.
You're the new fifth
Only
year.
reason
I'm
oh,
Sebastian
oh,
Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Oh,
Thank
no.
you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for
Weird.
the ride.
Still,
Go faster if they're
impressive.
painted red.
Dreadful way to go, poor fellow.
Cool.
Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
Hey,
It's
Mama
all still a
Cobb.
bit of a blur,
How
to be
you
honest.
doing?
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Might want to think that again. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you. They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Hey, I'm a Slytherin, so those.
We handled it. And I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha, not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying.
like mice.
I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
1 second. Why is that paused? It's not showing me the messages again. It's the 5th year. Oops. Mama Cobb, I don't know if you replied or not because my stream seems to have stopped showing me messages.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not
Just
really.
give me 1 minute,
Much too
guys.
sedate a pastime
Just
for me.
gonna make the
Also,
coffee
it's simply
quickly.
not that challenging. The moves are always so
Kettle boils
obvious.
quick
Why
anyway.
does no one else see it?
Quick one. I'll just be a minute.
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Sorry about that. Right, ominous. Over by the window. There he is.
What do you think?
I think this guy's blind, you know.
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Oh, 1 second. Message is coming back up now. No worries. Hey, Michiganda, boom! How are you doing, brother? Thanks anyway, Mama Cub. Have a nice day. I think he probably just supposed to think he's evil, but I think he's actually probably a decent guy.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a
1
mermaid
second.
showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Shit, isn't it?
Were you expecting to be forced
Streaming,
into
by the
Slytherin?
way.
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are
yeah.
direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind
You know
you.
what that means,
He
kids?
was
It's
obsessed
babies,
with blood
aren't
status,
Yeah.
a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Not showing me my YouTube messages again.
Smell something over here. Oh, air freshener.
Yeah. 4,500 word essay.
Yeah,
Oh. my friend Esther.
Yeah.
A child development. Mm. Ominous Gaunt.
What about a birthday party walk in the car shop? The birthday on Saturday. She's 73.
Tell her I said happy birthday. I know she doesn't know me, but
You know the Slippinos?
yeah, they go like this. It's an orchestra.
Oh, that goes like Bluey, that right? Oh, don't do that, mate.
It's an orchestra. Hello, you cunt.
I felt like we were talking about me in the cafe in the Castle Village. You really were talking about me inside the cafe. We were sitting there having a cup of coffee.
Weird.
Not nice, that, is it?
No. Michigan, do you know how I changed the settings?
Yeah, no, what are you doing? Yeah, you got
Let me
your arm
look.
out like that for?
Multi-streaming. No.
Yeah,
Video. It's at 7:20 anyway.
yeah,
Weird.
yeah, yeah.
See if I can change it to 30 frames a second and see if that helps.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new fifth-year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
I like smashing, I like breaking things.
You saving them for a rainy day, Ryan?
Yeah, man.
They're all my ones, them, aren't they?
Yeah.
Good morning.
Sell them,
I
man.
trust you're
Sell
ready
mine.
for your
Most
first
of
day at
them are.
Hogwarts.
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Look, I
Well,
actually
you
use my
are
actual
here.
name
Make the
in
most
this
of it.
game.
You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
Yeah, that's
OWLs.
my mic. I was having trouble with
your
my
ordinary
mic
wizarding
before
level
this,
exams.
but
They will determine what type of career
kind
you
of
can have when
worked
you
it
leave
out.
here. After
I'm a
much
little bit
discussion with the
computer illiterate
headmaster
still.
and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Slowly learning. Take a couple hours to have a prep.
And this morning, some articles on social.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning,
sure everyone
so that you
wants to know
master
that.
all that's
I didn't say that because it's all about food in general. Like.
You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
That's just top on them fried breakfast.
Give them to me instead.
No, you're all right.
But what do you mean it will
What
keep
about
track
Mount
of what I'm
Debater?
learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This
Well,
way.
I've got £2 if you want to get us both a loaf.
No, that's all right. Where from?
Wherever.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a
Sainsbury's has them for like
Using the guide will also
79p.
train you to be alert to your surroundings.
What's all involved?
need to call that shop and see if they accept PayPal.
What shop?
I've got
Oh,
£4. Yeah.
What are you doing that yesterday?
No, well, I was, but I forgot the night. I've only got £4 in my PayPal though.
That's my £253 in the bank.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
I said to her before on the phone, I said, it's £800.
Do keep up.
He said, you don't bother, do you? She said, that's what we
Why
agreed on,
don't you
was it?
cast
Revelio.
on that statue and see what details?
I give you 800. I said, just call it. And yeah, last night, I said, just call it a birthday present, more. Some birthday presents, isn't it? Paying for the flights. Paying nearly like £500, £600 for the other 2 flights. It's like me, I'm like buying the free tickets out of my money. She's putting like £200 towards it, and I'm putting 800. Not right, is it? I'm paying for my niece's flights. She's getting a free holiday out of it.
Clever.
All she's paying for, right? All she'll have is expense, off her wages.
Outside of the castle.
Oh, is it on the thing, is it? Yeah. Oh, come on, Ryan.
I did tell you.
Who's listening?
5 people.
Hello, 5 people. I'm gonna go, Ryan. See you later.
Alright, mate. See you after.
I'll try and get some bread.
Alright, cool.
See you after.
See you after me. Hello, one person.
Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Huh, so it unlocks everything from there.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
I don't know why my YouTube messages keep not working. Weird.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the
There is a
Dark
few
Arts
flaws with
is
that, isn't
required
there?
for those who aspire to become aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all
No,
of
that's
the
the
school
Hog's
supplies
Head.
you require in Hogsmeade.
Hogsmeade is
You
the
will also, I
town
imagine,
itself.
enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig,
I
to
thought
explain the
that as
details
well.
of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Hogsmeade,
Thank you.
but it's the other way
Good luck
round.
today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Does anyone else have this game yet? I've never had mead. But stout. Stout's okay-ish. Got some stout in the fridge actually.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of.
And she may
Oh,
feel
it's an
obliged
excellent,
to share
great game,
details
you
with
know.
the
I played some of
headmaster
it last night
that would be
using a
better
girl
left
character.
between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now,
But I
as
rage
capable
quit
as you are,
because I
I
had no
believe the
potion,
ability you
Wiggenweld
possess
potions left,
obliges you
so
to
I
be
couldn't
well trained.
get any
Happily,
further.
you have the benefit of an
So I
exceptionally skilled
decided to
team of
stop
witches and
and
wizards to guide
do
you.
another one on story
Speaking
mode
of
instead.
guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold
If you
it and have a
decide to
look.
get it, you can subscribe to my follow my Twitch channel, and when I'm playing this game, you'll get Twitch drops, in-game items for watching my stream on Twitch. Defense against the dork farts.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Hey,
Sounds
thanks,
like
Clara.
you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip
If
to
you follow the
Hogsmeade for
channel,
supplies, including your own wand. You'll
you'll get
enjoy Mr. Ollivander.
notifications when
He's
I'm
an
online.
exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Oh, the battery's died in my controller. Of course it has. Just 1 second, guys, whilst I... Oh, you were already following. Sorry, I didn't realise.
Rumor has it there's a secret passage leading to Hogsmeade. But to have it
Just gonna get them.
probably for the best. I'd be
Charger.
on broomsticks all day.
My favourite room in the school is the library. It always smells of fresh parchment. Desperately need to improve my charms marks this year. Perhaps I can find a housemate here. I still can't believe that girl wrote her essay on shrinking solutions and thought it would be clever to shrink it before handing it in.
Follow the line. I'm using a PS5 controller. Inquest.
Is that all you've got?
Umbana.
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the great poacher raid of 1878.
I have a PS5 controller, not a PS4. I've got a Steam controller as well, but
Yourself
they're
how an
a
old
pain in
woman
the
like me
ass.
single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso!
It's
A surprise
Wingardium
opponent is awaiting you.
Leviosa.
Care to defend yourself,
Not
Master Pruitt? No?
Leviosa.
One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity,
Stanley
especially in the heat of battle.
Parable,
Now,
no?
let's practice what we've just learned.
Tell me
starting
more.
with something small.
Perfecto.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent. Levioso! Good. Now, well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Yes, I may.
Levioso.
Good form.
I know.
Can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
I do enjoy life in duel. If only all of my students were this adept.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose
I think
to
my
the challenge.
character's in love.
Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins,
I remember
is a
when I was 8
different
years
kettle
old.
of Grindylows
Hey, Ultra, how you doing,
Understood, Professor.
bro?
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Jesus, this guy was.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to...
Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
No worries, Ultra.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand.
My
Then again,
memory was good when I was
perhaps
8
this
years
wasn't
old
your
as well.
first duel.
Now I've got the memory of an 80-year-old.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good.
Because the bacon like you on Twitch.
I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Till next time. Defense against the dark. Hogwarts. Uh-oh.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Look at that eye. Hello. Dust. Right, where am I going? On here. Oh, charms class. Oops.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio!
That is not bad.
Yeah, it was my hard disk drive. I had to move a load of stuff over and move it to my internal drive instead, and it worked fine.
Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking, that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Yeah, took a while, but fixed it.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So,
It's
what
going
better
absolutely
than a bit of
brilliantly,
sport
thank you.
to put
How
our
are
prowess
you?
with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your... Splendid! Now, think of this like... Very good! Excellent control there. Very good! Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai,
That's why I'm
would
glad
you
I
care
don't
to
have
give our new
kids.
student a bit of a challenge?
Getting up for school must be harsh.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
What's this?
Accio.
That's it!
Here we go! Yes!
Well done. Let us see this. That is how it's done.
No, it isn't.
Accio.
That's how it's done.
A perfect score! Remarkable. Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this.
Accio.
Ah, buggery.
Very good.
Be sharp. There we go. Brilliant. Let us see this.
Yes!
Accio.
Ha!
excellent control there. Very good, both of you. Well done.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of
What's
Magic
up, guys?
is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Car's in the garage round here, so it's due to be picked up, so I have to come and get it and I put them out with the team, so they're going back and forth. You alright?
Yeah, not bad, are you?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Is Ouagadougou a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon.
Did you go to the shop for
It
me?
is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out
How
anything
did it
at
go
all.
yesterday? Was it
And then it
alright?
just materialized before me. This
Oh, was it Monday?
enormous school
Well, yeah, I
that seemed
thought it
to
was
be
Tuesday for
floating
some
in
reason.
midair.
Yeah, it went well, to be fair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
Yeah, go on.
It's a name Dorothy later, and then the day she died, and then it says simply the best.
Oh,
Good, that, isn't it?
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes.
No.
I
Right.
find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a
Take my
wand.
phone with you.
It seems very
I'm not going to be able to
dramatic.
see my YouTube messages, but I'll give you the code just in case it locks up. Let me just check. Oh no, we need fingerprint. You'll have to add your fingerprint to it. I've got £4.46 on my PayPal, but I don't know if which shop, but I think Maryvale accepts it.
Oh, really?
We could do with more than one loaf of bread, but I've only got £2 on me.
Yeah.
I don't know how much the bread is in there.
You can usually transfer that over, can't you?
There has to be a minimum of £7.89 now for some reason. And then they charge you as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's a good.
I'll just add a fingerprint. Give me a second, guys. I'll be with you in a minute. Just Sorry about that, guys. That's me carer, that is. Needed to go to the shop, but
It's nice to learn about another
anyone on
wizarding school.
YouTube,
Thank you
I
for
won't be able
asking.
to see your
I
messages
do
for
miss
a little
Wagadu,
minute
but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts.
until my carer comes back.
I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting.
I've only got one phone that
Until next
works.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing.
A
to be
word,
precise,
if you
Sebastian.
would.
You know it won't work on humans.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Charms quest complete. Hello.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Big yawn.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
I wonder why I haven't got my Twitch drops yet. weird. I did, you know. It said it was connected. And I connected Steam as well and everything. Hopefully I'll get it further down the story, maybe. I thought they were supposed to drop straight away. I have claimed them on Twitch. I even got the Merlin one for watching the developer stream. Kitty! Well. Well.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Gonna be Natty.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
That's it. You're a bit thick in that shop.
You're like, huh? Huh? When I was saying PayPal, I was like, PayPal! So, thank you, Shane.
Appreciate that, thank you.
That's fine. Where's your phone as well?
Oh yeah.
I can't be bothered with that card. It's cost me a bomb. Plus, he said before he even left, oh, it needs more work on it as well, by the way. I went, what do you need? And he went, you've got a leak in your pipe at the back of your car, so that's going to need doing soon, and I need a service, and I need a new battery.
Wow.
I know, and it's only had one thing into it, it cost us £250.
How old is it?
08.
Oh.
He said, I have more 22 plates in here than older cars, so, and he said it's a good little drive. He said he took it around the block. Just
Yeah.
Check it was alright. He was like, no, it's an alright car. So, I'd rather just spend it than struggle with finance monthly to be bothered with that. Right.
Sorry about the mess.
No, it's not. It's not even my flat, is it? It's just the casting, isn't it? That makes it a bit messy. It should be funny again with the food.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Did you know what was coming today?
No, I was actually gonna text just one and ask them if anyone was coming today because I really did not want to go to the shop.
Oh well, see what you say.
Ah, there you are.
Oh, wasn't that?
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an
This is that
exceedingly useful
Hogwarts
one
game
at
I was
that.
telling
The
you
mending
about.
charm,
Yeah,
Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a
Streaming it.
broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
That's why
More
you can see it
frequently
on
than
two
one would
screens.
imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned,
Yeah.
I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo
We
in
have to
no
look at
time.
those recipes after as well.
Yeah, what is it? Where is it even?
They're on the microwave. The
Oh,
one for the burgers I've done.
You know the burger one?
Yeah.
Right. So what's the next one?
I'm thinking risotto maybe, or the goat's cheese one.
The goat cheese.
Yeah.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience.
Yeah.
And these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
It's actually been helping to keep my blood sugar down as well. Strangely enough. Nearly had a full day of normal blood sugar for once.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
I'm still being funny. thought my dog was funny. So I met Anna.
Got it.
Oh yeah, it's this way.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Oops.
Brilliant.
Gotcha.
She's still gonna eat this.
No.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Pyro.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
I sworn there was something else over here for me to get. Oh, the head of this.
Leviosa!
I do make you work, don't I? Sorry.
I was in this morning, I've had my car driving me around to work.
Yeah?
Because I've had no car. Because I knew it like 11:30 and I'm like, if I'm gonna get it now, so I'll put vans down there. Because I haven't had it for ages.
I'm just gonna check something. Yes. Oh. Weird. Hey, Family Guy lover. Oops. Hi.
Off on another adventure, are we?
A lot of what? Oops. Duck and roll.
What am I missing?
I break it. Nope. Yeah, I've been to Family Guy Lovers channel a few times, Ultra. Good guy, like him.
Hello, looking for me?
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience. I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect. I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas, but that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow.
Lacewing flies.
Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making. Look, from the Forbidden Forest, hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
I never spotted them the last time.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin.
More stuff and things. Molting. Whee.
I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess, I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
Accio. Levioso.
Never mind. Control through. Mine.
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
You okay there?
Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jelly guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you. Huh?
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
Yeah. Still can't put those boxes out though because the blue bin's still full.
Oh my god, you really could.
Doesn't get empty till Monday.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade. Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcraft, some seeds, and...
A new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
I already know where Ollivanders is. Money, 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 money. Money.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps... Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are.
Sorry.
Yes. I think you might be the one.
Can do.
Here. Take it.
If I'd have known you were coming, I wouldn't have streamed so early.
Oh, that's fine.
You ever heard of that one called Beer 52?
No.
That box.
No, why?
Got beer off them for only had to pay delivery for it. It was worth 30 quid. With a magazine and everything with it. And some little snacks.
That's good.
I mean,
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
What one did I just get there?
This.
What's it for? Oh, use manual.
And this.
Oh, that's the big doorbell. Oh.
Still got these.
Yeah. I don't know if some of them are dead or not. Oops, whoa. Baggery. See. Nope. Did that. Right. Sorry. Just trying to work something out here. It definitely connected me accounts. So, settings, save. Override.
Where's your freshness, right?
Good question. I think it might be in the kitchen if it's not under there. No, do you want to know?
Not that I can see now. Was it in use?
No, it's dead anyway,
Oh,
so
it's dead.
might as well fill that one with it. I could recharge them, but can't be asked.
No.
Right, main menu.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Additional content. Still not showing up, that's weird.
think knowing spells would Goblins have been running Gringotts.
Gotcha. Time to explore. There's another page. Aha! Found it. Oh, don't let me go very far. Hello, sheep. Oh. Pumpkin patch. Oh. 1 second, guys.
Video call for doctor. It's from Nikki, Common Medical Support.
Hi. You're right. Oh. Not bad, thank you. Oh. The battery's dying in my Yeah. So they're doing zoomies. I love it when my cat does the zoomies, it's hilarious. Yeah, thank you. No problem. Thanks. Yeah, if you want the doctors. Yeah, I will do. And then I'll call you later. Have a nice afternoon. Speak to you later. Yeah, you too. Bye. Bye. Right guys, just give me 2 minutes. I've got to call my doctors. Of course they're on lunch. think I'm gonna have to end the stream for a bit. Twitch, let's see who's on, and I'll raid someone on Twitch. Ramjet. What am I doing? I won't raid. There we go. Thanks for coming, guys, anyway. Liking things. Appreciate you guys. I'll speak to you. I'll be back on in a couple of hours.